This video will show how to configure the Sender IP Match feature of Trend Micro Email Security. With Sender IP Match, Trend Micro Email Security allows you to specify an IP address or range of addresses within a sender domain, and allow email messages only from those IP addresses with the specified sender domain. Trend Micro Email Security uses the email's message header address and the connecting IP for matching. This allows you to simultaneously whitelist all inbound email traffic from a particular domain while equally preventing spoofing by manually defining the allowed IP ranges. If an email message passes the sender IP match check, Trend Micro Email Security skips its own SPF check as well as the SPF check of DMARC authentication for this message. To configure sender IP match settings, go to Inbound Protection, Domain-Based Authentication, and Sender IP Match. To create a new entry, click on Add. Then select a specified managed domain from the domain name drop-down list to which you want this entry applied to. Under Domain IP Pairs, add one or multiple domain IP pairs. Specify a sender domain using either the complete domain name, like example.com, or use a wildcard to match any subdomains. For example, *example.com. Then, specify one or multiple IP addresses or CIDR blocks to pair with the domain. Then click Add. If you have additional IP addresses or CIDR blocks for the same domain name, simply add them again on the specified text box and click Add. Under the intercept section, specify the action to take if the sender IP address does not match the sender domain as you specified. You can select between delete the entire message or quarantine the email message. Under Notify, choose to send notifications and select at least one notification template. Then click Add. Your sender IP match rule for your managed domain should now be visible on the list. You can edit this rule by clicking on the domain name, and this will allow you to add more sender IP match or delete existing sender IP match. There is also a default rule which will apply to all your managed domains that does not have its own rule. In this case, I only have rule for d3.tdjlabph.com. If I have other managed domains registered in Trend Micro Email Security, the default rule will apply to those domains.